Yeah. Some stories don't disappear when the night ends. Some names stay alive in the people who remember. This is for everybody who had to grow up too fast. For everybody who lost somebody and kept moving. For everybody still chasing a reason to believe. Yeah. I remember rainy mornings, shoes beside the bed. Mama working double shifts, worrying instead. Bills stacked on the table, dreams stacked in my head. Trying to understand the things the grown folks never said. We were kids on the corner with a world in our eyes, watching older brothers turn their pain into pride. Everybody had a story, everybody had a scar. Someone trying to get rich, someone trying to get far. My closest friend would tell me we gon' make it one day. Then we laugh about the future while we walk the same way. He had plans in a notebook, had hope in his chest. Said he wanted something bigger, said he'd give it his best. But life doesn't promise that tomorrow will come, and sometimes one phone call can make everything numb. I still hear his voice when the neighborhood sleeps. Still see that old smile when the memory speaks. So I carry every lesson that he left behind. Turn the pain into a purpose, put the past in a line.
I want a life to remember, something stronger than the pain, something that survives the storm, something that remains. For the ones we couldn't save, for the dreams we couldn't hide, for the people that we love and the ones we lost inside. If tomorrow calls my name, I won't run away from life. I'll keep walking through the darkness till I finally find a light. I want a life to remember, not just moments passing by. When they speak about my journey, let them say I really tried.
I came from nights where the street lights blinked, where a young mind had to learn how to stop and think. Everybody wanted something, everybody had a plan, but pressure makes a person show exactly who they am. I watch friendships disappear over rumors and pride. Watch people say forever, then vanish overnight. That's when I learned loyalty ain't something you claim. It's showing up when nobody's watching, carrying somebody's name. I don't glorify the struggle, I remember what it cost. Every empty seat reminds me of somebody lost. Every mother at the window praying somebody comes home. Every father acting strong while he's hurting alone. I know what it feels like when your heart gets cold, when you're young but every memory makes you feel old. Still I refuse to let bitterness control what I become. I would rather build a future than keep running from where I'm from. So I write every truth down, every fear, every scar, because sometimes telling your story is how you discover who you are. And if somebody hears this when they feeling defeated, I hope they understand that being broken doesn't mean you're complete.
I want a life to remember, something stronger than the pain, something that survived the storm, something that remains. For the ones we couldn't save, for the dreams we couldn't hide, for the people that we love and the ones we lost inside. If tomorrow calls my name, I won't run away from life. I'll keep walking through the darkness till I finally find the light. I want a life to remember, not just moments passing by. When they speak about my journey, let them say I really tried.
Now I'm older, looking back at the road I had to take, thinking about the sacrifices and the choices that I made. I remember being angry, thinking nobody understood, trying to make something beautiful from everything that hurt. I learned that real strength isn't always making noise. Sometimes strength is choosing peace when the world expects a war. Sometimes strength is calling home when your pride says don't. Sometimes strength is saying I'm hurting when your ego says you won't. I used to think success meant everybody knew your name. Now I think it's having people who still love you when you change. It's having dinner with your family, watching little ones grow. It's being there for your people when the weather gets cold. It's waking up with purpose and a reason to improve. It's having something worth protecting and something left to prove. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to stay true and make sure every promise that I make I follow through. Cause life moves quickly and the clock won't wait, so I'm building something meaningful before it's too late. Tell the young ones that their birthplace doesn't choose their fate, that a difficult beginning doesn't mean a difficult ending awaits. You could come from
from a place where the pressure feels extreme and still turn every setback into fuel for a dream. Don't let somebody else's anger become your identity. Don't let temporary pain destroy your possibility. There are roads you haven't walked and doors you haven't seen. There are